me gangster. All gangster from Jamaica.
Kingston, Jamaica. In 2006, this Caribbean island became the murder capital of the world. For 40 years, deadly gangs have terrorized these streets. Here in Jamaica, one person is killed every 6 hours. And for most gangsters, there's only one way out.
I have to live this life until I die.
It's said the gangs are in the pockets of the politicians. I've come here to find out if it's true. I've come to Kingston, Jamaica, where over 10,000 people are involved in gangland activities ranging from murder to torture to protection. So far this year, 250 people have been killed, plus a further 6 police officers, and it's only halfway through February. The names of the gangs differ depending on the area or garrison that they're from, but the one thing they all have in common is their affiliation to one of the 2 political parties here, the JLP, the Jamaican Labour Party, or the PNP, the present government, the People's National Party. It's said that the gangs and the political parties are so intertwined that one could not survive without the other. What most people know about Jamaica could fit on the back of a postcard. Sun, sea and rum, weather lovely, wish you were here. But what I want to find out is why the capital of this beautiful island is overrun with guns, drugs and bloodshed. I've got a meeting with a Don Young. He's only 24. He's agreed to the interview so long as we disguise his voice. The job that you've taken on, as it were, how did that come about?
Well, it wasn't a reason, you know, that the people have to choose you. You don't just take on this job and feel like, say, I didn't like fight like anybody feel like, you know?
You have a lot of respect amongst the guys with you as well.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why is that? Because I show them not a love same way. Or whatever I have, I share it with them.
It's a responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a responsibility. A great responsibility too.
You have the police.
Yeah.
And you have the opposition. I mean, they're going to try and kill you, aren't they?
Yeah.
How do you live with that every day?
Well, I just live naturally with that, you know. Because I know one day a time must come for me. But it's really a cause I'm fighting it for. Because if I don't live this life, I can't go and do a 9-to-5 work. I have to live this life until I die. I'm more defend freedom and justice against the youth.
Justice?
Amongst me, yeah. Well, justice I would call in my way still.
Well, can you tell me how justice in your way is dealt?
Justice in my way, how it's dealt with. When I wouldn't talk that.
You must have been involved in violence.
Yeah, never on violence, but don't choose to talk about that.
You don't want to talk about it? Okay, that's fine. I've seen you've got some nice cars. Yeah. You've got some very nice jewellery.
Yeah.
Some
very nice girls, though.
And some very nice girls.
Yeah.
That always seems to go hand in hand.
Yeah. Well, this is life, you know. If you follow the whole history of the life of a man like me.
Why do you think women find it attractive?
I don't know, there might be a want some to them. And you know, a woman like these kind of people.
But there's a price to pay for that, isn't there? There is a price.
Yeah, there's a price.
People are getting killed.
Yeah, people getting killed.
And I've just seen the weapons in your arsenal. They kill.
Yeah, yeah. Things happen, you know, shit happens.
Why do you think it's such a violent society?
Oh gosh. You know, sometimes that puzzles me too.
Really?
But I think I have a suggestion to make still. I think sometimes the guys that make the movies, that have a lot to do with the people who's take up this kind of life. Because everybody wants to be a movie star.
Movie star or a gangster in a movie star?
Or a gangster in a movie star. From my point of view, majority of the people in the world is gangster. I think the police is gangster. I think the Prime Minister is gangster. But they are high-level gangsters. Because the same thing we do, like what they do. It's just that you're legal to do it.
Jamaica is a beautiful island full of beautiful people. In fact, it's a tourist paradise. However, its capital, Kingston, is one of the bloodiest cities on the planet. Everyone, young and old, is in some way affected by the gang warfare that takes place here. The violence that started 40 years ago, whether political or not, still runs so deep that it leaves many with little choice but to pick up a gun and carry on the fight started by their forefathers. It seems to me that unless there is a major change in terms of the politics and the infrastructure of these garrison townships, that the levels of violence will only increase.